Welcome to One-on-One with Walt Lascos. In this brief podcast, you'll learn how to most effectively address senior financial exploitation. Now, here's Walt.
Greetings, everyone. Today we're going to give the mic to the National Credit Union Administration and its Office of Consumer Financial Protection. NCUA, like many other federal agencies, provides a litany of resources on the topic of elder financial exploitation. And as the regulator for credit unions throughout the country, I think it's important that all of us within the credit union system be aware of these many resources and the guidance they offer to all of us to help us to educate and protect members from financial exploitation. Joining us today to talk about those resources is Onjil McEachin. Onjil is the Director for the Division of Consumer Affairs at the National Credit Union Administration. So, Onjil, thank you for being with us, and let's have you provide our listeners now with a general overview of your work in the Office of Consumer Financial Protection at NCUA.
Sure, Walt. I'm the Director for the Division of Consumer Affairs, which, as you said, is in the Office of Consumer Financial Protection at the NCUA. In this role, I oversee the NCUA's Consumer Assistance Center, which responds to inquiries from the public about federal consumer financial protection laws and addresses consumer complaints involving credit unions. Also, I am responsible for NCUA's financial literacy and outreach initiatives, including initiatives to combat elder financial exploitation.
Onjil, when it comes to financial scams and fraud, I have two questions. The first is this: to what extent does NCUA see financial scams impacting credit unions throughout the United States? And the second question: what kinds of resources are offered by the Office of Consumer Financial Protection to help combat financial scams?
Well, elder financial exploitation is a serious and growing concern. It has a detrimental impact on both credit union members and credit unions. Financial exploitation costs older adults billions of dollars each year, and credit unions lose on average $17,000 per case.
Whoa.
The NCUA's Office of Consumer Financial Protection is committed to educating credit unions and the members they serve about elder financial exploitation and has a wealth of information and tools available on mycreditunion.gov, NCUA's consumer website, to detect, prevent, and report frauds and scams. We also have hosted webinars, including one with the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau titled How Credit Unions Can Protect Older Americans Against Exploitation. The hour-long webinar provides an overview on elder financial exploitation, prevention resources, and tools to report abuse. The public can access a recording of this webinar on NCUA's YouTube channel and on mycreditunion.gov. Additionally, NCUA developed a printable one-page resource to help credit unions educate their staff on filing suspicious activity reports when elder financial abuse is suspected. And we co-branded the CFPB's Managing Someone Else's Money Guide and the CFPB's publication on choosing a trusted contact to help older adults protect their money.
So, Onjil, what is your most important message, the agency's message, about financial scams and fraud targeting older adults that you would want all those credit union executives listening to this podcast to know?
I would say that the relationship that credit unions have with their older members puts them in a unique position to detect possible financial exploitation. As a result, credit unions play a critical role in helping to combat this form of financial abuse. Credit union employees should stay vigilant and report suspected exploitation to the appropriate state and local authorities. They should also file a suspicious activity report with the Treasury's Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, FinCEN. Include as much information as possible, including the name of the victim, the suspected perpetrator, when and where the suspicious activity occurred, a description of the suspected financial exploitation, and any additional information. Remember, credit unions may report suspicious financial exploitation to law enforcement and other local, state, or federal agencies without violating the privacy provisions of the Gramm-Leach-Bliley Act.
And finally, Onjil, if someone has a question or wishes to access your department's resources on elder financial exploitation, or simply to learn more, what do you recommend they do?
Well, the resources that I mentioned are all available on mycreditunion.gov, NCUA's consumer website. On the website, you can also sign up to receive additional content from our financial literacy team. And you may also contact our financial literacy team directly at consumereducation@ncua.gov.
Onjil, thank you so much, and thank you, NCUA, for participating in today's conversation to help us get a clear understanding of all the resources offered by the National Credit Union Administration. I really appreciate you being with us today.
Thank you all.
And thank you all, too, for listening. Stay safe.
If you've enjoyed this conversation, don't forget to follow One-on-One with Walt Laskos wherever you get your podcasts. Feel free to send comments to walt@laskoscommunications.com. And to learn more about how you might support the prevention of elder financial scams, visit laskoscommunications.com.